Plannerholics, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be prepping with you my new Hobonichi 2019 planner. I'm really excited because I'm actually going to be sharing my process of how I set up an actual empty planner and how I kind of turn it into my own, what my process is like. So the first thing that I have here is my life notebook, which is where I've included all of my birthdays. Then I have an idea notebook where I've kind of glued out some different Hobonichi layout spreads that I like and that I'm going to be using as inspiration. Here I have kind of like a brainstorming rough draft of things that I want to track inside my planner. I kind of sketched out a few layouts that I liked. I was thinking of my bullet journal key as well, and just things I want to include, just some tracking and general stuff. This is a cleaning chore chart of things that I'd like to track as well. Then I printed a calendar with all of the Spanish holidays so I know when I have days off from work. And I also printed a US calendar with all of those federal holidays as well, since I have family living in the States. And these are just non-federal holidays that I would also like to take account, like Valentine's Day and things like that. Then I have a Lunar Phases because I'm all about tracking the moon lately, and these actually have the Spanish times of when that moon phase is taking place. This is a collections of everything that you can include in a bullet journal, so I've kind of highlighted the ones I'm most interested in keeping track of inside this planner. And I also went ahead and printed a bunch of daily affirmations, which I would love to include in my daily spreads. You won't be seeing that in this video, but I just wanted to share it with you in case maybe you're interested. And of course, I will be leaving all of the links down below to all of this information that I'm sharing with you. I also got a bunch of Carpe Diem sticker books. Most of them are seasonal themed so that I can have just an easier way of decorating in a more simplistic style inside my Hobonichi. And again, these are all tiny stickers, so they're the perfect size for this planner. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is use a blank page from the back to do some pen testing. I'm not one to change my pens a lot, but I do like to make sure I make a spread just for that in case I do own a different pen. And if I buy, for example, in this case, I bought new highlighters, I just want to make sure and test them out in the toner river paper just in case they can withstand or not. In this case, as usual, the permanent marker is the only one that bleeds through, so I have no problem with any of the pens that I own currently. So right now, the first thing I'm going to be working on is my bullet journal key. Like I said, this planner is going to be as simplistic as possible, but I do want to incorporate the bullet journal system just because I think it helps a lot, and I haven't been doing a great job of it this year, so I would like to change that for next year. And right now I'm just going to be writing out all of the different tasks and the way I'm going to interpret them inside my planner. Like I said, they're just bullet points, and I hope to keep using these through the entire year. I'm also going to be highlighting different tasks. So for example, birthdays are going to be in a certain color. If a task is an important or something that needs to stand out, it will go in another color, and so forth. So I just want to make sure that I have that set down, and I'm going to put that right above this little calendar, which is actually for 2018. Obviously, I'm not going to be using a past year calendar, so it's no problem to cover it up, and I thought this was the best spot to include my key. And I'm going through my little sticker pack, my masking stickers, to add a title and just cover up that little 2018 that was set up at the top. So I'm just making some nice lettering where it says my bullet key. And right now I'm also going to cover up the Japanese symbols for the weekdays. I made my own stickers so that it's just easier and it looks a little nicer and neater. And now I'm going to use some double-sided tape to just glue down that post-it note a little bit better so that it doesn't move around. Again, I'm using my own stickers to cover up the monthly headers in this like tracking pages or layouts. And this is the finished result for the first few pages. The next thing I'm going to be writing out in my planner is the Spanish holidays and US holidays. So I'm going to grab my 3 calendar sheets that I printed with all of the information. And I'm also going to be using my seasonal sticker books just because these sticker books include lots of those holiday names, and that way I don't have to write them down myself. And it does make this spread or the calendar look a little cuter and nicer just because there's a sticker especially for that. Again, I'm going to be using my bullet key as a reference to write out all of these holidays because I'm going to be using the circle key as a reference for an event. So an event is obviously, or a holiday is obviously an event on that day. So all of these holidays will be marked with a little circle symbol. As you can see, some of the stickers from the mini set of the Carpe Diem sticker books are the perfect size for these calendars. Again, I'm super glad that I ended up getting these sticker books just because they're super helpful and the size is amazing and it just works so well with this planner. As you can see, I'm just crossing off the holidays as I go, and because we're only planning the first 3 months, I'm not going to throw away my printed sheets just because I'll be using them or needing them later on when I prepare the second quarter of the year. Now we're going to be checking my perpetual calendar and my life notebook where I have jotted down all of the birthdays of the people that I know, family, friends, and like I said, all of the birthdays, even though I'm going to be decorating with some cute mini icons that I created, I'm going to be highlighting them in yellow just because I have to follow my bullet journal key just so that everything is in unison and it makes sense inside the planner. If I'm writing out an anniversary, I also have to use the little heart key from my bullet journal key. Like I mentioned, everything just has to follow that key, otherwise the planner will just be complete chaos, and it's just a way of organizing all of your events or holidays, appointments, and whatnot. So I'm using stickers to make it a little cuter. Obviously with the sticker I'll know it's a birthday, but it's also nice to add a little bit of color just so that it stands out and it brings your eyes toward that. If you see yellow, you know it's a birthday, or if you see like a little heart, you know it's an anniversary. So once I'm done writing out the holidays, the birthdays, and any events that I might know of that are being planned out, I'm just going ahead and decorating the page. I'm covering up the dates that are not part of the actual calendar with some washi, and like you're seeing, I'm just using beautiful decorative stickers from the sticker book, from the seasonal sticker book, to just add here and there, not a lot just because I don't want to clutter. Since this planner is so small, I feel like if I add a lot to it, it just draws my attention away from the actual plans or events that are taking place. So I just want to make sure that it's simple, a little bit of color, but it's as functional as possible, as I like to say. So now that we're done setting up the 3 months, and because I don't have anything planned yet for the dailies, I'm going to be leaving that maybe for a separate video. Right now I'm just going to put everything inside my cover. I decided to use the pistachio cover and added the little forest cover on cover design just because it looks so beautiful, the white on top of the black. And as you can see, I'm adding my stickers inside this little photo album. This is just an example of how it's going to be, but once the year actually starts, I'll be adding all of those stickers inside this photo album. That's gonna stay in the back alongside the little notebook, and I'm keeping the weekly supplement in the front. Again, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna be using the weekly supplement for, but I thought I would include it there just in case something comes up. And right now, all I'm doing is cutting up a little divider or tab. I'm going to be using some of my masking stickers to cover it up. I rounded the edges, and all I'm going to be doing is writing this month on the top so that it serves kind of like a divider so that I can access the monthly spread a little easier. And that's about it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and kind of got a glimpse of the process that I go through when I start a brand new planner, all of the pre-planning and brainstorming that goes into it, and it helped out in case you're kind of wondering what to do. So I hope to talk to you guys in the comments below until my next one. Bye everybody, and thanks so much for watching.